Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. Welcome to day 2 of July's Vloggy Chit Chat. Forgot I didn't give Maverick this is his little puzzle ball thing that I got. And I just loaded it, like I load it with his dog food. You want that? You want to come say hi first? Come up here. Oh, you're going to sit forward, aren't you? Here. Some in my mouth. Not dog food, but sorry. When he's done with it, I'm sure he's gonna come back up and say hi. But actually the camera seems to smooth it out quite a bit. But I was going to say, let's talk about the elephant in the room here. You can see it when so this lovely pocket, see that? See how squishy it is? I've had that before, by the way, and I thought it would be like more pronounced. Maybe if I sat back, I wouldn't have had to call any attention to it at all. I don't know, but it's quite like in real life, it's quite pronounced. It's this really big squishy pocket in real life. I don't know how well it's coming across. Like, I don't know how well you guys will see it, I guess, but see how my eye's really pink right here and there's like a bump? I occasionally get a blocked tear duct, I guess. I had went to an ophthalmologist or whatever for this before. I have so many problems with my eyes, you guys. Like, I'm sure everybody has problems because there's different, right? Like, people have allergies, people have just all sorts of things. But like, I have a reoccurring corneal ulcer, which luckily hasn't flared up in quite a while, and I think it's because of all these other things getting in the way. But then I have chronic dry eye, which I know is pretty common, so like I'm sure a lot of people watching have that. And then on top of that now, I have, and it always seems to be the same area, so it's always like here. It's not like I get them everywhere, but like I get a blocked tear duct, I guess. And when it's getting blocked, like now it's like a irritated pink bump. So it kind of looks like, a blocked, like when you're getting a pimple under your skin. Last night at work, it looked like a white pimple is what it looks like on my eye, like on my eyelid, right? Laying against my eye is what it looked like, right? And the last time I had this pocket thing and got it looked at, the swollen like pocket thing, is when they told me that. And that was a few years ago, because since then, every time I've gotten that white dot, this is really gross, I know. But he told me to essentially like make sure the area is really clean and like massage it. And when I did that, like the first time that I did that, it kind of popped it like a pimple. I know it's really gross, right? It's TMI, I'm sorry. But like, it's not the same. It's not like a pimple where it's like, but like it frees up whatever tissue is clogging that duct so that you can take it away. It's not like a pimple where you pop it, and my eye is not going to be on Dr. Pimple Popper or anything like that. But like, it unblocks it. So like normally, whenever I start getting that white dot, I'm at home, luckily, and I can, super unsafe, but I can get something kind of like tweezery or sharp, which is awful. I have to make sure I'm like home alone and the boys are not in the bathroom, so nobody can scare me or bump me, because I have to like basically do like impromptu eye surgery. I have to like, you know, sanitize the sharp object and get in there and, you know, clean the eye area and literally like almost like scrape at it like it's a pimple and massage it and mess with it, and every time it unclogs it, and I can get I know this is all way too TMI, but aside from what I have to do to it, it gets the clog out so that I don't have to have this, right? Last night at work, I couldn't do any of that. So, and I couldn't leave to go do any of that. I tried to like just massage it, and it didn't work anything out. And it actually, I don't think by me doing it, it made it go down, but like because I couldn't get it out, it disappeared into what it is now, and that's clogged, and this happened. So I guess I just have to wait it out. So yeah, if you see in any of my videos, like I told David I was gonna tell people he punched me in the eye. But I told him that last time too. He's like, yeah, right. But yeah, long explanation, but that's what's going on. It's like cameras are meant to like kind of unblemish people. So like I feel like my camera is really smoothing out just how much this thing is. It's crazy looking. It's like a whole sack under my eye. But yeah, so that's if you do catch it, or if I like, I don't know, post a random picture and it's there, or it's still like, cause like after it goes away, it's still like this weird darkness for a while. That's what's going on. Nobody actually like hit me in the eye. Maverick didn't accidentally like pop me or anything like that. But have any of you guys ever had that? Where something gets blocked? It's really weird. I didn't even know that was like ever a thing until it happened. It's really weird. Anyway, that was 6 minutes that you probably didn't need to know about, so sorry. Yeah, so I got home super late from work. Like literally the first thing I did was jump in the shower, clean, well, everything because it was in the shower, but like clean my face really well and try to do some surgery, and it just didn't happen. And like before I even got to work yesterday, I already knew it was coming because it was so sore, and it just got progressively worse. And finally I saw it starting to appear, and I'm like, yes, it was too late. So, but I was starting to get back on that tangent. Let's get off that tangent. Guess what I finally finished? Remember my blanket from June, this is July, where I didn't know what to do with all of my 4 cakes of the mandala tweed in the color Wishbone, and I'm gonna put a picture up because I stretched it across those doors back here on the hinges there. There's obviously 4 hinges, 2 doors, 4 hinges, because Maverick wasn't tall enough to hold it for me, and he has no thumbs, so if I held it, he couldn't take the picture. So I took a picture, and because of the way, like the blanket's just smaller than the doorway, it's stretched a little funny, but I'm gonna put the picture up here so you can see it. But I was pretty happy. Hi, you didn't finish that. You finished your puzzle ball already? You're gonna have to give me a minute, okay? But anyway, sorry. I finished it. I just did granny squares, 6 round granny squares with an J hook. Yeah, with a J hook, 6mm. And it came out, I did 8 by 7 in rows. And I just didn't color control anything, obviously. So hopefully you saw the picture by now, and I remembered to put it in there. But the color I connected it with was a Red Heart Accents color in the color Hyacinth that, like, I got them on clearance from Walmart like years ago. But this is like the prettiest purple. I think I love it. I had 3 of them, and I used almost all of it. This is my continuous join, which I absolutely love. It's linked in most of my videos. I'll try to remember to put it here. Unless forced to for some reason or another, I will never do any other join but this continuous join, because I do it in different ways. Like this is the basic one with the double crochet continuous join, but like I have a single crochet version. I have like a join as you go continuous join type thing where there is no in-between color. I could have just joined these blocks together like that. I love that method so much more than any other join because the back is all super flat. Like there is no anything back here, nothing at all. It's all flat. And the front looks like you just whip stitched it together. It looks like you sewed it, and there's one little ridge of the sewing or something, and that's it. There's no like the big ridge where you crochet stuff together, or like I hate all of that. Everything is basically flat. It's wonderful. It's my favorite join ever, 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 if I didn't convey that enough. But I had just enough to do the join, and then I went around it in like a row of single crochet, and then I ran out. So I didn't know if I should do like well, I wanted to do a border, but I didn't know what to do. I didn't have any more of the hyacinth color, which like I said is the purple, that pretty purple. And I had one skein left over from a project a long time ago of I love this yarn in just the color purple, which this is what I have left of it. It was a full skein, I believe. I might have used like a tiny bit, but it was basically a full skein. So I used that, and I just did this wavy shell border. I was gonna do a whole different color, and then just decided a dark purple contrast would be pretty. So did that. I feel like I should have done like a larger wavy shell, but it is what it is. And if I did too much of a big shell, I don't know how much of this, because this was a full skein. I mean, yes, the ball's big, but I don't know if I would have had a lot left. I don't know. But yeah, so that's the border that I put on it. So I love it. I think it's pretty. I wish I had had enough of this to do like a 7x9, just because it would have been a little bit more of a rectangle and less of a square. But at least it is not perfectly squared. I don't like square blankets, you guys. I like rectangles. Had I realized how square I was making it, because I was just like, oh, that'll work out, I would have just made it like, I don't know, 6x7, or I don't know, or made some more gray, because I made two gray squares to put in the middle, just to make it like so there was enough. Maybe I would have made a few more or something, I don't know, but it's done. I really love it. I don't know if I'll keep it or gift it, or if anybody, I don't know if anybody would buy it, so I don't know what I'll do with it. I don't know what the fate of it. I wouldn't mind keeping it, but I wouldn't mind gifting or selling it either. It's a nice blanket. I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll see what the future holds. I think it's very, very pretty, like I said. Yeah. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this. I will show it to you now. It's not really like a podcast going on, but I did decide with my overjoyed yarn. Hi, you want to come up and say hi? Come up here and say hi. Oh, say hi. Can I have kisses? Hi, Captain Distracto. Can I? No, I can't have kisses. Okay, fine. Anyway, with my overjoyed yarn, Damon's work. I don't know if she's his boss or what. She wanted a hat kind of like his, so I made one. He said her head was my size, and I wanted one of these anyway, so I figured if she doesn't end up, because now that they're not laid off, but like the company is being, the building is being maintenanced or whatever, where he works now, so he took her phone number to get a hold of her, and she hasn't messaged him. And I guess she's quitting after her vacation, which she took during this. Which I wish she would have told me all that before I started making it. But whatever, I wanted one anyway. So if he doesn't hear from her, I guess I made myself one. Luckily, her head was supposed to be my size, because this fits me. But yeah, so I made one of these. And because I didn't find any more of the black overjoyed yarn, like I have a couple of them, but I still need to make Andy and I the purple, in because I told him I would make them in the normal yarn. When I made him some, I made us purple and black like this. This is in the Hobby Lobby like the dupe for Karen Simply Soft, and I held it double, and it's pretty thick. And I told him that this was a lighter version in the yarn that I prefer to make it with, which is true. I mean, it is. This is a much like lighter, floppier. I don't know if you can tell by me doing that, but and it's a different color purple and everything. And I told him I would make that. Well, I got enough of the black to make him and I, the black and purple, to make him and I a hat. I've had that for a while. I just have not been making it because like I made him a blanket and all that stuff. So I had just enough of that, so I didn't want to use it for something else. So I had asked you guys' opinion when I had bought 2 other Hobby Lobby yarns. Well, I ended up using it. There were like mixed reviews on which one I should use. I ended up using the Soft Stitch, just in black, because it has that same like sheen to it, so the feel would be the same. It is slightly smaller. Like it says it's a 4-weight, I believe. Yeah, it does. And it's very slightly smaller than the Overjoyed, which is listed as a 5, but it turned out just fine. Like, I really like it. I won't mind keeping this one for me and wearing it if she doesn't buy it. I mean, like, I hope she buys it, because that was the point, and I have enough yarn to make me one. And there's more yarn in this than there is the Overjoyed, so I should be able to get, like, I'm thinking like 4 hats out of this one. Whereas with the Overjoyed, I think I can only get 2. So, like, of the stripes. I can only get 2 out of the pink. And then if I had a black Overjoyed, I'd get those 2 hats out of the pink and the black. I think I could get 4 hats out of the black. So, that makes sense. My words don't feel like they're making sense right now. But anyway, I don't think I had showed you, so I finished that. And then, this is going to be a longer one today, you guys. Probably because I didn't make it last night and I have to upload it, so I shouldn't be talking so much. So, of course, I have a lot to say. Then, I picked up at the post office the other day, and I've been meaning to open it. I want to do it on camera, even though I know what's in it, I believe. But Miss Erin from Crafting Kitty, speaking of the Overjoyed yarn, she messaged me, and she said that she had... happened across her Walmart. She happened across the yarn section and found some of the Overjoyed yarn there, and she had some for me, which I am very grateful for, Erin. Very grateful. I'm gonna open this real quick while I'm talking, because I love making these hats. I have, every time I end up making them, I have people who want them. So, I hope I do now, because since I've dragon egg bagged people out, I hope some people will want to buy those, because I would like to make some side money. And maybe the hats will fill in that where the dragon egg bags didn't. So hopefully they will be a seller. And yeah, now that I have a small stock of the Overjoyed yarn, it would be a good time, right? So, Erin sent me, yay! Oh, there's more than I thought you said. Oh, for some reason I thought you said 3 skeins. She found the black Overjoyed yarn, which here it is. If you, some Walmarts have it, some Walmarts don't. Like, not sold out, I mean, some Walmarts just haven't carried it, like, ever since they got it in, which was years ago, and they're clearancing it out now. It's basically like a thicker Karen Simply Soft, and I don't like Karen Simply Soft, really. I'll use it, but I don't love it. I don't go to get it ever, unless, like, it's something that I would have to have it for some reason. But I really like this, maybe because it is the thicker, like, to me, Karen just isn't the 4 that it says it is. And I don't like thicker yarn, and Overjoyed says it's a 5, but to me it's a 4. Like, it's not a very thick yarn. Like, it might be a thicker 4, but to me that's like basically a red heart thickness. It's not a 5. I guess a lot of 5s to me aren't 5s, so maybe my judgment of 5s just isn't good, but I don't consider it very 5-ish, you know? Like, I don't consider this a very thick yarn. But Erin was so kind. she sent me 1, 2, the 3 that I thought she was sending. And I'm sure her email said something different, but in my brain, 3 is what I thought she was sending. 4, 5, 6. She sent me 6 of them, and I am so thrilled about that, because I always mix, for those spiral hats, I always mix them with black. Like, I don't have to, but they tend to mix, black tends to be the neutral color that I mix them with, because it really makes the color pop out of the spiral. I don't think I actually got a white, and I was gonna grab the couple whites, because my Walmart didn't put the white on clearance, right? They didn't put the black or the white, but they didn't have any black. So I was like, in my head, the last time I went, I was like, I'm gonna just pick up a couple of the whites in case somebody wants that as the neutral color. They were sold out. Of course they were. So, but that's fine. It's fine. I really think black makes everything pop out really well. I think people generally like black mixed in with stuff. And I think a lot of people don't like to work with black. So people can come to me and I will work with it in their hats. So thank you, Erin, so much. I really appreciate you very, very much. You know, if there's something you're looking for and I got it, girl, let me know. But I do appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I will try to remember to link Erin's channel down below. She is an amazing, wonderful person, not just because she sent me stuff. I'm not just saying that. I do try to mention her for different things too, because she does a lot of different cool things on her channel. She does crafting spotlights. She does a lot of just makes of her own that are amazing. Go check her channel out. Like I said, I'll try to link it down below. If not, she is Crafting Kitty. I'm sure you've seen me or heard me talk about her and seen me link her before also. So yeah, go check her out. And the last thing that I have for you is the stitch marker of the day from Miss Ellie Leva. Her information is also linked down below to acquire these stitch markers. I believe you have to email her, but she does tell you, I think on her channel, in her community tabs, like previews and stuff of all of her things. And yes, so this is her 4th of July set. I'm a big fan of, not so much, like I said, the Americana look stuff, but I love stars, and I knew stars were definitely going to make appearances in her set, and I'm the Stranger Things nerd that I am. Eddie Munson. And which coincidentally I have so many Eddie shirts, and he's not, I love Eddie, but he's not even my favorite character. It's not even my 2nd favorite character. It's not even my 3rd favorite character. I mean, I love them all, so it really, like, ranking them is not fair, especially past, once you get past like Hopper, Steven, Dustin, they're pretty much just all my other favorite. And Billy, I love Billy. Anyway, neither here nor there. Yeah, so because I'm such a Stranger Things nerd, season 3 is all about it's taking place during the 4th of July holiday, and a lot of their background is decorated for 4th of July, and there's a big 4th of July celebration, and just everything about 4th of July reminds me of, like, I don't know, I get that feeling of, in fact, I have it right here, do I not? Did I move it? I think I moved it. I have a pin that I got from Etsy. I think when I cleaned my desk, I actually moved it so that I would remember where I had it, and now I forgot where I put it. I didn't forget, but it's not here. I mean, oh yes it is. It was behind. So I keep stitch markers on my desk for my projects when I'm working here, and these are actually my St. Patrick's Day stitch markers from Ellie. Speaking of Ellie, and it was sitting right behind them. My Etsy pin, I got it from Etsy, I mean. 4th of July, 1985, Hawkins, Indiana. Like, I got this from Etsy as though, you know, from back in the day, state fairs and special events and things, they might have like little pins and souvenirs and things. It's like I was there. which this is going on my, actually it is going on my Stranger Things bag, but I love having it around. But see, the Americana, and it's perfect. So I'm just decorating my desk right here. Just not gonna bury it under my stitch markers like a dummy head. Anyway, all to say, it reminds me of that this time of year reminds me of that stuff. So I'm a nerd and I had to have 4th of July stuff. So she's decorated this one with Independence Day 4th of July sticker. And there's the Statue of Liberty. And my other stitch markers are in my yarn room because that's usually where I am, but like when Otis is upstairs sleeping with David, so it's me and Maverick. So he's out here. Oh, he's napping. Now I disturbed him because I turned around and looked at him. So you can see his kennel right here. The door's open. Like, I don't keep him in there, and obviously you would have seen me put him in there, but the door's open. He crawled in his kennel and he's napping. Good boy. Anyway, I'll stop stalling and I'm gonna open this. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't come out. I wonder if he can still be sleepy from the other day and getting his nails trimmed, but he was so sleepy from those getting drugged up that day. I still feel so bad. Ooh! Oh, there's a star. Okay, and Ellie, like, decorates everything too, by the way. Like, everything. Like, if I had brought the other stuff out, the bag that it came in was decorated with, like, stars, like red, white, and blue stars. It came with, like, a temporary tattoo that has the stars on it, like red, white, and blue stars. It comes with a stitch marker holder that she's made that's red, white, and blue. So you can hold all your stitch markers. Like I just showed you that what those were all on was a stitch marker holder for St. Patrick's Day. She sent me earrings that were stars. Star theme, see? I love stars. Like, 4th of July aside, I love stars. But even like her paper, and in fact this one is stars. And she's got stars on this that are red, white, and blue themed. And this stitch marker is long. It's so long it goes off the paper. And by the way, when you email her to talk about like what set you want and things like that, she's got the different clasps. Like, this is the one that I prefer. I can never remember the name of it. I know it's not the lobster one, but it's basically like I don't think they're called earrings, but they're basically the ones that open like earrings. I'm just gonna take it off and show you. But those, the name escapes me, sorry, but those are the ones I prefer. And then I believe she also has just the knitting ones also. So you can talk to her about like if you want one certain kind, I always get these, or if you want like a mix and match. I think Erin from Crafting Kitty, I think she gets a mix and match of them. So, but you know, she has multiple choices, I'm saying, of different, it's not just because you're seeing me open these doesn't mean that they're all like that. But anyway, there's these beautiful seed beads in the red, white, and blue, and then a star. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It's so pretty. Thank you, Ellie. And this will go, I left my stitch marker holder in the other room, but this is gonna go on it. Oh, it's so beautiful. But yes, so if you are interested in that or one of the other sets that she may have, I think her beach set is still available. And she's working on new sets also. So yeah, go check her channel, or check her channel out. She has a channel also, which is linked down below. But some people were asking like, could I link her Etsy, which I don't think that's part of the links, because I cut and paste, right, from day to day, so I don't have to write everything out. But I believe you have to email her. Yeah, so yes, contact her, and she will get back to you with like her prices and shipping information and such. But she's a wonderfully sweet lady. She always gets back. She always got back to me. I've never heard anybody say she doesn't get back to them, I'm saying. So like, she always gets back to you. So yeah, just check her out. And yes, so hopefully you have had a really great day. I have like a couple more videos to do because I have to draw the winner for Brightening Someone's Day. I have to draw the winner for June's Great Fiber Cake Off. So you guys should be getting like 3 videos from me today, even though the other ones will be short. So see, super long, they'll be short. So anyway, on behalf of Napping Maverick, thank you for joining us today. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. I love you guys. I hope you're having a really great weekend. Bye, guys.